How did that go from being a doctor and being well known to being an Uber driver?
It's called the pole fitness and the pole sport. It's the different stuff. If you want to grow in the new country, when you move, you have to be prepared to...
What would they think of in Ukraine if they heard all this? You guys have your own universe here, really.
Absolutely. They're trying to make people more dependent. Happy wife, happy life. What can I say more?
It's hard because I'm 50.
And this is one of the pros of the United States. They call it hachapuri. In Ukraine, no one can even think this way. Russian food in a Romanian restaurant with the Jews owner. I'm in the Bazaar, you know. Is it good? Russian kindergarten here.
So this is a whole nother Russian zone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do we?
Not a fancy Russian though.
Not a fancy one. Okay. Vitalli's quite a character. This is fun. Interesting. Always interesting seeing it through another person's eyes. All right. What do we got here? World Market and Cafe?
Yeah. I mean, if you miss Russia or Ukraine, you can see it right there. You can feel like I'm in the bazaar. You know. Is it good? So you can check everything. Ukrainian or Russian sushki and semichki.
Semichki, you guys love that stuff.
Yeah. And
chocolate.
Everything that you can buy in Ukraine or Russia, you can buy right there. So
you got your mushroom, your griby,
and here we go.
You love your pickled foods.
Yeah. And here you can grab the Ukrainian Kievsky tort.
My dad is from India and my mom is from Russia.
Okay. You speak Russian?
Yes.
You speak Hindi?
No.
Russian and English?
Yes, Russian and English.
Oh, cool. You like this place?
Yes.
And this is grechka.
Grechka. Yeah, that's good. Buckwheat. Bye-bye.
What's your YouTube channel name?
Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay.
And you see here, you can buy even Georgian wine or Soviet Shampanskaya. Soviet champagne. You see?
Yeah. Wow. You guys have your own universe here, really.
Absolutely. Everything here. Sprote.
What's your friend's name?
It's John. Why not?
John.
John. But here in Miami, I can call it Carlos. Also. I mean,
Juan Carlos. Call it Juan Carlos.
Carlos and John.
Do you rock the full Adidas kit, Vitalli?
No.
Russian mafioso style?
This is the point. So in order to, if you want to grow in the new country, when you move, you have to be prepared for how to say it, not the shutdown, but when everything drops in your life. So I mean, I was...
What do you mean everything drops in your life?
I mean, like, just my example. So
Okay.
I was a famous doctor in Ukraine, and I did some TV shows. I was an expert, so on the TV show. So
Right.
I mean, I have my own like a level of popularity or something like that, and self-actualization. And then when you move to another country, no one knows you, so you have to start from the scratch. That's what I'm saying.
What'd you start with?
I start with
Let's walk down here. Yeah.
I start with many others. I start with doing some Uber, Lyft, and food delivery.
How did that go from being a doctor and being well known to being an Uber driver?
Yeah, I was prepared. That's the trick, because I'm not just a doctor. I was in Ukraine. I'm a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And here I decided in Ukraine, so I switched my own practice from the medical practice to more healthy practice, like working with the people with motivation. They call it life and business coaching, something like that, because
sure.
I also have economical degree.
Yep.
So I just decided to combine all these 2 degrees into 1 point. So I was prepared. I mean, I was psychologically prepared for this.
How quick could you go up? You went from Uber driver, and then how quick did that process happen?
Maybe 2 years or something like that.
So you just basically put your head down, worked, did whatever, 2 years.
Yeah,
until you could get to this point.
And I'm really happy that I have a great wife, because we did it together. And this is also the point, because she started doing the private classes, like a fitness, something like that. And then we got some loan and opened the business and started to grow.
So you didn't come here with a ton of money. You're not one of these people on the coast.
No, absolutely
you got a loan.
not.
Wow.
Yeah. Here it's easier to get paid for your work. I mean, if you work hard, you will definitely get your income. I mean, you got your feedback. Because in Ukraine, many people used to live in just for surviving. You know, you get your salary at the end of the month, and then you spend all this money for some payments, for everything, and you have nothing.
But don't you think a lot of people live like that here?
I think 90% of
month to month.
90%.
90%.
Yeah. Here, the idea is the same, but the numbers is different.
Okay.
The numbers are different. So I mean, here the same structure. So you have to, you got the car, so you have to pay for the car. You have to pay for. The more you get, the more you have to pay every month.
Yeah.
But for me here is better, because if you're willing to work, you will definitely get what you are expecting for.
Gotcha. And you feel like the system's on your side?
I feel that the system not against you. Because in Ukraine, people used to thinking that, and they are right, because the government and the IRS and all these agencies, they're trying, to cut the money from you.
Here though too, right?
Here it's absolutely officially. I mean,
it's
here
official.
It's written, so you know what you are going to pay. So it's just you just got some weird papers, like you have to pay for permit in order to get the permit, in order to get the license to be allowed to get the permit, and you have to pay this sum. So you can do it online, so it's pretty easy.
Okay.
So,
but at least you know where your money's going.
It's more predictable.
Oh, it's more predictable.
Here, it's more predictable.
It seems like most immigrants like you usually do well in this system, because you have something to judge it against, and you can maneuver things better than someone that's just lived here and knows nothing else.
Yeah,
right?
because they have nothing to compare with. Got the car.
Yeah.
And start driving, and I feel that I don't need to avoid some pots and pits on potholes on the road, because in Ukraine I used to drive in the car like in a computer game. So you have to follow the traffic rules, you have to follow the traffic signs, and you also have to follow not to get into some hole. So, and it was really nice. But when people live here for many years, and they just used to thinking that everywhere in the world they have the same roads, and they have the same infrastructure, they have the same, and everything is good.
Yeah. What do you say to those who are grew up in the U.S. and complain? And I'm talking about
just stop complaining. it's not, guys, just stop complaining and begin work. It's because the work, if you got a work or if you got a job, it's the best way to stop complaining.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard
because you don't have time for complaining if you work hard. Because here, if you work hard, you can do wherever you want. But if you the sooner or later you will become successful. I mean, if you do, for example, if you do plumbing, and you're
that can be very lucrative.
Yeah,
that's true. But yeah, I agree. In theory, for most, if you have enough skills, right? You're not a native speaker.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you're pulling it off. I love it.
And I'm still working, I mean, on my English, but
You're doing well. So what do you think's going on right now, Vitalli?
I think they're now it's.
We're talking about the world feeling weird at the moment.
I think they're trying to make people more dependent on the government. So they're trying to cut this freedom. They're trying to get the freedom from the people, and they're trying to make it like a dependent from the government. So we can say, like, if I'm in a government, I can say, guys, you just go and vote for me. So, and people just do this because they don't have their own choices or something like that.
Do you feel like people are either getting richer or poorer, right?
The richest people, they are going richer, and the poor, everyone else going to be poor. And this is one of the pros of the United States, because being poor here, it's okay. I mean, you can grab the free insurance, you can get the free stuff, and some food stamps and some social help. So I mean, but the problem is that if you're super rich, you can avoid all these taxes and everything, because you can hire lawyers and accountants, write lawyers, and you can avoid paying these taxes and everything. And if you're poor, then no one can want anything from you, because you don't have anything. You can use all this free health insurance and everything. So according to this, the most important part of the society is the middle class, because there is the only people who's paying taxes, who feed everyone else. And so I think in the near future they're going to cut more from the middle class. So what is happening right now, it's not, in my opinion, it's not really good for the middle class.
Right. But okay, if the middle class is paying all the taxes, why would they want to cut the middle class?
They're trying to get more from the middle class, and then the middle class become the poor class. So they just disappeared. So I mean, they are done. No one wants to become poor to go from the middle class to the poor class.
Right.
But as we can see right now, the people have to close the businesses and everything, because they don't have a way to manage this stuff. So
but what you're saying earlier, it's almost like you have to get to this level to win the game now, where you can hire the accountant, and that accountant manipulates whatever needs to be manipulated legally, right?
Legally, yeah.
And you pay less, and you avoid this and you avoid that. But if you're the middle class and you're getting taxed, through your paycheck,
you
or
don't
whatever,
have way
you get
not
hammered.
to pay.
Yeah, you get hammered. Yeah, it's messed up.
You have to pay. It's unfair. I mean, if you're earning, for example, if your income 20,000 per year, you can get child for free. I mean, you don't have to pay for the delivery, for the child delivery.
How do you think people what would they think of in Ukraine if they heard all this?
In Ukraine we have I mean, in Ukraine no one can even think this way, because we don't have an insurance at all. So in Ukraine you can I mean, you can trust only yourself. So if you have some savings, and you got sick, so you will be treated. Anyway, you just go to die. There's nothing
It's
that
that
you can do.
If you don't have the money, you don't
Yeah,
get
so
it.
the only way is to pay the money. So we don't have, we have this free medicine, but it's not free, obviously. So you cannot afford the normal life here for 2,000 per month.
What, $2,000 salary?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the only way is to do something on your own, like on own business or something like that, or do many businesses at the time, or because something like that. That is the only way. So if you go to work as a cashier in Publix,
Yeah.
it's not gonna work. So I mean, you can just live in a small apartment and just afford the food and something like that. So you would never get some great car or something fancy or something like that. So you have to do something more. It's not, you see, this is the point of our studio. This is the main idea. It's not the only the premises when you can work out. It's the community.
Oh, yeah.
When the people meet, they can do, the girls can do some gossip stuff, and something like that. So it's friendly community. It's not the gym.
Okay.
So we can. It's the Hollywood.
Oh,
Florida.
Hollywood, Florida. If you're in Hollywood, Florida, need a good dance studio, Flamingo's in.
So now it's the private class. So they are just warming the muscles, and then they will start doing the hard work.
The hard work.
That's the new way to improve the body. It is called the Kango jumping.
Never seen that. Tango jumping.
It's always good to see when someone doing something.
So Oksana, you teach technique, right? You
Yes.
teach techniques?
Yes.
And then is there like a specific routine they do, or how's it work?
We learn different exercises on
Okay.
all tricks,
Okay.
even combos, and then try to make different routines.
Cool. Wow.
So,
She's professional.
yes, already.
Wow.
Sorry?
I think most people think that, like, they see pole dancing and they're thinking strip club.
Yeah, but it's not about the strip club. The poles might be used for the fitness.
Right,
and
right, right.
It is called the pole fitness and the pole sport. It's the different stuff. I mean,
Yeah. No,
it's
that's the
great
point.
for it's great for the different type of muscles, to do this kind of tricks, and it's really hard to do something.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
you can try, but
Yeah, no,
but
thanks.
trust me, it's impossible. I mean, I tried different kind of times, and
No, my point was, to you guys, a lot of people think pole dancing is associated only with strip clubs. This is an actual class, this is an actual sport.
yeah.
I have few clients who already 60 years old and they're already grandmothers, but they come here to have fun and to relax. That's why it's a good business. That's why it's running good.
It's your hobby.
Yes.
So you do
At the
this.
beginning it was, yes, my hobby, and then it became my business.
So you do this personally, you do this pole dancing.
I used to do, but now I already have a few instructors who work here, because now we already have 10 different classes.
And have you gotten Vitalli on the pole yet? Will he do it?
And I'm on the paperwork.
Vitalli, making sure the paperwork's okay. Oksana cheering everyone on. What'd you say, you never went to a gym in 20 years?
20 years I haven't been in a gym. And I saw her advertising on Instagram and I just loved it.
You
It's
love it.
hard because I'm 50. So, but I'm getting there slowly.
It's an amazing workout, huh?
It's an amazing. And she's amazing. I mean, it helps you with your self-esteem and all that. It's really nice.
Are you going to be doing that next time?
Of course I will.
Did you all come from gymnastic backgrounds?
Yeah, I did gymnastics.
Okay.
I did dance, so I became friends with both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I did gymnastics and dance. I always did something, so this was easy.
But I actually, I never really liked gymnastics or anything. They started trying to convince me to come here, and I didn't want to because I didn't think it was gonna be fun. The first class after that, I was like, I want to come every day.
So what do you feel by doing it?
I mean, I just think it's fun. I don't know, because we're here with our friends, so it's kind of we get to hang out, we get to see each other, we get to
And work out.
yeah.
I'm happy for having this opportunity, that we moved to the United States, and I'm happy for these changes of our life, really. So I think it's the most important part in the life, that you can do what you like, and I'm really happy that my wife, she feels actually fulfilled with, she's doing what she likes. So what can else? Happy life, happy wife, happy life. What can I say more? She's super nice. Puppy, you're a puppy.
Снова медленно уходим в планочку. Повторим этот цикл 5 раз. Снова медленно сгинаем локти.
Okay, we're off to a restaurant, Armenian restaurant. Just want to say one thing. It always impresses me when someone moves from one country to another. English isn't their native language. They don't know the system. When they first got here, they didn't know the system. They didn't have the connections, and they pull it off. They make it happen. They make their dream come true, and they're doing what they love. It's beautiful. All right, Flamingo Dance Fitness Studio. You got a little bit of everything in there. What is that class now?
Strip dance and yoga outside.
Strip dance and yoga outside.
Audi always better.
Audi's better.
Yeah.
Okay, Ararat.
Peter, are you ready to eat some Russian food?
I'm ready.
Some Russian food in a Romanian restaurant with the Jews owner.
All right, very, very stylish. Это лучше, да. Там.
I like this kind of European style when you come to the restaurant and they put the clothes on the table, so they're really into details. We are in our Slavic community on the one hand, but we are open to be inside the American community. So I mean on the one hand we do the business here and we are following all the rules like legal and everything, and on the other hand we are not ready, and I think it's a good part of us that we are not ready to just to cancel our culture. So it's a part of our life. Why not? We are trying to try the Georgian food. They call it khachapuri, like a pizza, but
Only with cheese.
only with cheese and a lot of cheese. You see?
That's nice. It's good. Okay, here we have chicken shashlik, which is chicken barbecue.
Special sauce,
Barbecue?
something like that. But this is the Georgian sauce. You will feel it. It's the different one. It's not the barbecue.
Now we have one other thing here, sweaters. So you make these sweaters.
Yes, it's all handmade by very good professional Ukrainian handmasters, and here we use only best quality thread and all materials.
And you ship to the US.
Yes, we ship it to US and we already ship it all over the world.
And you design these?
Yeah.
Yes, we do, of course.
Wow. So you guys work a lot.
Yeah, in order to get paid, you have to work hard. That's what I said before. I mean, it's not easy, but here in the United States, if you work hard, you would get normal money.
And those sweaters are going for like $200 a sweater.
Yes.
That's a good price. And handmade.
Yeah.
What are you doing with this, Vitalli? What's going on here? Come on.
Because we're in Florida.
We're in Florida.
Okay guys, end of the road. A nice little glimpse into a different side of Miami. In this Miami series, I'm trying to hit all these different angles, the Cuban perspective, the Venezuelan, the Brazilian, now the Ukrainian/Russian. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I also want to mention, if you're in this area, Oksana has that amazing studio. Vitalli is a life business coach, and they also make sweaters handmade in Ukraine, delivered to your home. Very beautiful styles. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Till the next one.
Perfect. Yes,
That's the
thank
top
you.
level.
Thank you so much, Peter.
I love it. I love these stories.
Let's grab
Good.
some food.
All right. We're gonna get some food.